Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
Delhi BJP urges MCD to restore Mahatma Gandhi's name in Old Delhi Parking Mall. Indian celebs holidaying in Maldives would be terrified to post pictures, jokes Veer Das as row intensifies. Congress Aam Aadmi Party ties hit a new flashpoint before seat sharing as Maan government turns up heat on Khera. After UP Jodo Yatra, Congress lines up a series of yatras in 100-day action plan. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world. Delhi BJP expressed dissatisfaction over the Municipal Corporation of Delhi's decision to permit the removal of Mahatma Gandhi's name from the recently constructed shopping mall and parking facility in Old Delhi, urging the commissioner to restore Gandhi's name in both places. The area on which the parking is built was earlier called Gandhi Maidan, a ground situated on the historically significant Chandni Chowk. After MCD hired a private company called Omex to build a car parking, the parking was named Omex Car Parking. What happens now to a celebrity who must have planned and prepared for a relaxed vacation in Maldives? Comedian Veer Das has a joke, amid rising social media spat over Lakshadweep versus Maldives, which has turned into a diplomatic row. Veer Das shared a funny take. On January 4th, Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared images on X from his visit to Lakshadweep Islands. His post promoting tourism in Lakshadweep set off a social media war between Maldivian politicians, government officials and Indian social media users. The registration of a fresh police case against Punjab Congress MLA Sukhpal Singh Khera could act as another impediment in the alliance talks between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress in the state for the coming Lok Sabha polls. The two parties have already expressed their reservations about a potential partnership on a number of occasions. The case under charges of criminal intimidation and threatening any person to give false evidence was registered against Khera at Subhanpur police station in Kapurthala district. On the same day, he was granted bail in a 2015 drugs case by the Punjab and Haryana High Court. With the conclusion of the 18-day Uttar Pradesh Jodo Yatra in Lucknow on Saturday, the Congress in Uttar Pradesh has lined up a series of yatras and programs as part of its 100-day action plan to reach out to voters as well as party cadres ahead of the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. This was decided to a party meeting of senior party leaders chaired by newly appointed AICC General Secretary in charge of UP, Avinash Pandey, and State Party Unit Chief Ajit Rai in Lucknow. Also, the Congress accused the Narendra Modi government of putting the country under an emergency and called on the people to unite against the BJP government as it concluded its 18th day Uttar Pradesh Jodo Yatra. The yatra started from western UP's Saharanpur on December 20. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech.
Third stage separated.
Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा.
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance, from geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back after a break, now moving ahead. Maldives President Mohammad Muizzu and First Lady Sajda Mohammed departed for China last night, marking the beginning of a state visit at the invitation of Chinese President Xi Jinping. The trip comes against the backdrop of a diplomatic row with India. The Maldives' closest neighbor and a significant source of tourism, President Muizzu, who gained power riding his Out India campaign, suspended 3 deputy ministers, Malsha Sharif, Mariam Shiuna and Abdullah Mahzoon Majid, following derogatory comments posted on social media platform X in response to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's promotion of India's Lakshadweep archipelago for tourism. The Delhi High Court has asked the Enforcement Directorate to respond to the bail plea of Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh in a money laundering case related to the 2021-22 Delhi excise policy. Singh, arrested under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act for allegedly receiving 2 crore rupees, challenged the special court's denial of bail, arguing that the payment was not mentioned in the Central Bureau of Investigation's charge sheet. The plea asserts the lack of evidence connecting Singh to the proceeds of crime and criticizes the ED's reliance on a belated and procured statement from a witness. The matter is scheduled for January 29. Accusing the Gujarat government of abusing its power, the Supreme Court quashed the remission to 11 men convicted of gang raping Bilkis Bano and murdering 7 of her family members during the 2002 riots, and ordered that they be sent back to jail within 2 weeks. The Gujarat government's remission order was without application of mind, a bench of Justices B.V. Nagaratna and Ujjal Bhuyan said, and asked whether heinous crimes against women permit remission, whatever faith she may follow or creed she may belong to. 20 Delhi-bound trains were delayed due to weather-related conditions in the national capital, which recorded a minimum temperature of 5.3 degrees Celsius, 2 notches below the season's average. According to the India Meteorological Department, the relative humidity at 8:30 am was recorded at 95%. The IMD has forecast shallow fog for the day, with the maximum temperature likely to settle at 17 degrees Celsius. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech.
Third stage separated.
Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
ये
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा.
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance, from geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back again, now moving ahead. IAS officer Avnish Sharan applauded Vidhu Vinod Chopra's critically acclaimed film 12th Fail in a post on X on January 7. Vikrant Messi, who played the protagonist Manoj Kumar Sharma in 12th Fail, reacted to the post. Avnish Sharan, in his post, shared the climax of 12th Fail with a caption that sums up the emotions of UPSC aspirants. In the scene, Vikrant Messi's character learns that he has cracked the interview and cleared UPSC in his last attempt. This is not just your result, it is the result of the struggles of all those who, despite all the adverse circumstances, are able to muster the courage to appear in the UPSC exam. Avnish Sharan's caption reads, MS Dhoni is loved and adored by fans all over the world. The two-time World Cup winning captain and the only one to win all 3 ICC trophies. Dhoni's stature is such that some sections of fans worship the very land he walks on. Hence, many felt it was quite shocking when a video of Dhoni smoking a hookah, also known as shisha, emerged on the internet a couple of days back. However, as it turns out, Dhoni's fondness for shisha isn't new. In 2018, Dhoni's then teammates at Chennai Super Kings, George Bailey, had revealed how MSD likes a bit of smoking every now and then and chooses hookah as an outlet to bond with youngsters who join the franchise. Days after Javed Akhtar criticized Animal, the team of Ranbir Kapoor's starrer had taken a jibe at the veteran lyricist writer. Fans of Javed, who was part of the legendary writing duo Salim Javed and had written films such as Zanjeer and Sholay with Salim Khan, are now defending him and calling out Animal filmmaker Sandeep Reddy Vanga for messing with him. Taking to X, Javed Akhtar fans are sharing clips of his old work in response to Team Animal's statement on the film's X account. Actor Manushi Chillar has had a transformative journey since she was crowned Miss World in 2017. It had a very big impact on her life. That one night changed everything, she shares. Reminiscing about the pivotal moment, she adds that 1 year of traveling the world and meeting world leaders and even the underprivileged. That kind of exposure is not possible with any other platform. Being a style maven, she makes sure her public appearances are the talk of the town. Fashion is something that I indulge in and enjoy. I love that I get to explore and express myself through it, reveals Chillar, who is gearing up for the release of Operation Valentine, her Telugu debut. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.